and then
the torrenting.
No, I got NBN anyway. There we go.
Is it working? Is it working?
Perfect.
Oh, there's about a minute delay, but it's working. Look at us.
All our glory.
So now, yeah, that's it. Just stay here. We've got 2 likes. We've got 2 likes. That's 2 likes.
Where do we see the comments? Hang on. Is it here or is it
No, no. It would be on Patreon. Oh, I suppose. That's the way we need to keep on refreshing. This is so weird.
here? Okay, so me and Benji just came back from the gym.
Had a little bit of a gym bro session.
Pump some iron, all that stuff.
Listen to terrible music, really loud. It was awful.
It actually was pretty bad. I normally take headphones, but yeah. Yeah, so the album's currently being mastered. I think it's due tomorrow morning our time, the master. So that's pretty exciting. It's been a long, not really a long process, but
Felt really long.
it did feel long. It's been a very,
It's pretty exhausting, to be honest.
yes, it's been a big process.
But
Almost
hopefully
finished.
it's all worth it
Yeah.
in the end.
Yes, I've had some good comments, positive comments so far from some people we've shown, and I've shown some friends, like I've shown Ben Boyle, and he was pretty stoked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's nice to know. It's nice to know when you show something to like a good friend, and they give you a positive comment. Then that's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have the album finished tomorrow, and then the label will decide on
A
the
release
release
date.
date for the single, a release date for the actual whole album, and pre-orders and all that sort of stuff. So, of course, the patrons will have first access and first look to all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty sure in the next, probably within a couple of weeks, we should have a lot more information and better information about the album and when it's coming out and what's happening. And of course, if you guys want to any questions or anything, feel free to put them in the Ustream or on the
Patreon.
on the Patreon site. And
I'm refreshing.
yes, we have 2 computers going, very technologically advanced. So have we got anything yet?
There's too many buttons on your
Yeah,
thing.
I know, it's
Daniel enjoys video games.
yeah,
Ish.
guilty.
Guilty.
Good morning. It's evening here at 7 p.m. Carmack.
Good evening, Dillian O'Brien and Cormac Joven.
Cool. What's up?
What's up, boys?
We
Have you
got
got any question for a bald guy and a redhead?
Yeah. Couple of odd fellows. I guess we got any more band related news? Well, we did the film clip, which we did a stream for.
Aha. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, that was really
pretty
cool because it was the first time for both of us. Was it?
Yep. First time I've ever done
a
one.
studio video clip
Yeah.
where you actually go somewhere and that's all you do all day. Yeah. I'm a bit of a camera slut though. I do like cameras.
Yeah. Well, I guess we spend a fair bit of time behind cameras.
Yeah, we do.
Lots of playthroughs or even trying to take photos.
Yeah, trying to take photos and
Very amateur
putting it on a hard disk and then breaking the hard disk.
and losing everything
Yeah.
you've done in your entire life.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Keep refreshing this. So we've only got how many views? 3 viewers. Whew, gee.
3 viewers, boys and
Guys.
girls. Hopefully there's a girl. The third one's a girl. Is the third one a lady?
Is that a gaming mouse? Yes. Yes, it is. I can't even remember. Logitech G502.
We're not endorsed, but we will endorse them.
Your video on cooking helped me go vegan. Along with a lot of Zen's words, I was able to tell Zen as much, but thank you. Cool. Well,
I'll
that's
leave you.
nice.
I'll leave you vegans.
Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's certainly a different kind of lifestyle. But in general, I think I feel better, physically, and mentally. There's just a lot of it's probably to do because you have to put a lot more effort and thought into what you actually eat, and I guess the saying you are what you eat. So that's really cool, man. It's good to know. That's cool.
And I enjoy watching them struggle looking for vegan food on tour.
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty rough, especially in Italy.
Yeah, of course, Europe.
Oh my God, Italy.
It's because there's a real culture of food there, so they didn't really go vegan straight away.
Yeah, well,
It's not happening.
They have cheese on literally everything.
Cheese in your salad.
Absolutely insane.
Cheese with your cereals.
Yeah. Hey Carmack, what's up, man? Hey lads,
Hey Carmack,
well. How is the music video coming along? Well, we're actually doing it in.
There's a second day of artsy stuff being filmed next month.
Yeah, they're doing I don't know. I know there's a bathtub involved, and some scanty clad clothing and some strange makeup and all that sort of stuff. So I have no idea. It's kind of Zen's thing he's putting together. But the first part looked really cool. There was some really trippy looking lights.
Yeah, that's it. Lasers,
smoke. Smoke and it was kind of strange trying to play along to a loud speaker when the drums were so loud in that room. Yeah,
but I had my ears in, so it was fine. But it was pretty. It was pretty punishing.
My ears were actually ruined for probably 2 or 3 days. Actually, I'm normally pretty particular on my hearing protection, so that was a bit of a bummer. But I think it's going to be great. I mean, the only footage I saw was, on the LCD screen of the camera. So when we checked out some stuff at the end, it looked pretty cool. So hopefully it turns out well. Hopefully.
Give your stream a refresh as well, so somebody's going to.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll refresh that. That's the one you're using right now, right? Cool.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's a popular mouse. Is it? Well, I just went on Google and said awesome gaming mouse, and that's the one I got. So
okay. $30, $50 on eBay.
Yeah, it is tough eating on the road. And yeah, I eat well. In terms of eating vegan at home, I do a lot of meal preparation. So what I'll do is, say, after this, for example, I'm going to cook a whole bunch of meals for the week. So I'll cook 4 to 5 breakfasts. Well, not cook, but I'll put together meals. So I'll put together breakfast meals. I'll put together lunch, dinner, and I have like shakes in between and stuff like that. And it's kind of easier to just go to the fridge and grab a meal rather than having to prepare and go up the street every day and all that sort of stuff. So it just takes a little bit of planning, a bit of getting used to. But I think once you've got it maintained, it's pretty beneficial, I think. So nothing on the usual.
Where are you from, guys, by the way?
Yeah, that would be interesting to know.
Maybe he is Italian.
Sorry, I don't want to pay out Italians. Just the cuisine. Just the cuisine, yeah. What was that? Oh, that was a video finished rendering.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that little beep was a video I was rendering, which I forgot, but I'm actually doing a record for a band from, where are they from again?
Belarus, you told me.
Yeah, Belarus, that's right. Belarus. In Eastern Europe. And yeah, I'm doing the drums for their album, and it's pretty crazy, like very technical and.
Yeah, just had a listen. It's really cool. Good job, guys.
Yeah, so that should be cool. What else have we got here? we're still struggling here with the view count.
It's all good.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Is there any news on a new basis? Have you started looking at who will do it full time? Sort of. Like,
Yeah, well,
I guess we've all
we're
been
fishing.
asking questions to bands and other friends in other countries and places and whatever. Yeah, it's probably something we're going to focus on a lot coming up, but we haven't, like...
Don't worry about the bass for the album, though. Don't worry. That's awesome. That's
really good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Presently surprised. Yeah, I think we had the right guy for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely bought quite some time, so we're going to have some time to look for somebody. But yeah, no, to be honest, we just started fishing, but mainly, like we said, we're just about to finish the album. So starting next week, I think we're going to get on the hunt for real.
Yeah,
we've got names, we've got, there's options.
Yeah, it would be good to, I guess, have that in the bag and
Boston.
Don't have to worry about it anymore.
Like fucking revocation.
Are they from there?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, Massachusetts, definitely.
Right.
I don't know, Boston or some suburb of Boston.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I actually remember the Boston show. That was actually really cool. I remember we turned up and the stage was very questionable. And I remember it was like half renovated. There were electrical wires hanging out, and we kind of expected a bit of maybe a not so great turnout, but it was actually really, really good. So go Boston.
And go Dublin.
That was
also
nice.
Dublin. Yeah,
that was actually a really.
Yeah, we had like 3 days, and it was really awesome. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. Actually, that whole nightlife area.
On the way there, we met the fucking Elvis Presley of Dublin. Yeah, on the boat, on the passengers, right in front of us. There was the Elvis Presley of Dublin. Or were you sitting with us? Anyway, I had a great laugh at that. Anyway, Benji, how many acoustic parts did you write? How many? Well, in numbers, quite a few. There's 2, 1.5 that Matt wrote, and I wrote the rest. It's actually quite a long session. That's like so. There's a bit of everything. There's a little bit of strumming and a bit of finger picking stuff. There's quite a bit in the song we shot the video clip for, actually.
Yeah, there is.
It's fast.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty varied album. I think.
Yeah,
it's got all the
steel string though. I didn't use any the classical. I used the jumbo steel string guitar, and it sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah,
really big.
Any chance you could tell us who was on the album? Yes, Tim Charles, Zen, Dan Preslan, Benjamin Barry, Matt Clevens.
He was asking about the bass player. I'm
sure. I know. But
oh, okay. But yeah,
I have no idea.
Have we told them?
I have no idea. I think I've seen people actually guess who it is, right? Though on our Facebook page.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Have we told the patrons?
I have no idea. Is that common knowledge? I don't know. You tell us.
What is
building the suspense?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Well, Antoine is my absolute favorite in that story. Like, he's the best technique and mostly the best songwriter. I just love his songs. They're incredible. So yeah, actually, I've learned a whole bunch of his stuff. What other guy do I listen to like that now, man? He's my number one. And then just like the usual guys you've seen on YouTube, they're all awesome. But fingerstyle picking, Antoine number one.
He's the man. Well, we just picked up another viewer, so welcome to that new viewer. Lucky there's not too much of a delay. I would be pretty stumped.
Yeah, I don't really. I can't really tell.
So we're in my studio at my house at the moment, and it sounds very live. I don't know if you can tell or not because there's no sound treatment on the walls or anything at the moment.
Yes.
So that's all happening this week, and yeah, should be pretty cool once it's done. Like this is where I play drums every day. If you can see, that's where the kit goes. There's a whole bunch of my rack gear, and yeah, I spend a lot of time in here, just playing drums and composing and stuff like that. It's pretty nice to have a room like this in your own house, so I'm pretty fortunate.
I live in a house share and I do everything from one bedroom.
Wow.
But I've got a pretty cool setup too.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's comfy. Another question from Dylan again. What are your favourite games? I'm a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls series myself. Favourite games like all time would be Quake. What else? Like, I don't know, Command and Conquer, that was fun. I was playing Overwatch for a while. That was really cool. Counter-Strike. Typically play first-person shooter, I suppose.
I've played Counter-Strike fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
On a dial-up connection.
Yep, 56k.
Didn't do too well. Yeah, no.
Yep.
Still enjoyed it though. Then I was getting kicked out because my ping was too high.
In Bordeaux?
Yeah. At my mom's house. So we dialed up at the mom's house.
Yeah.
There you go. Some sound.
If you know this sound, you're old. Yes. Who would have thought? Crazy. Anyways.
I'm sure it's being used in electronic music now.
Probably. The 56k. Yeah.
No. What? I noticed you have a glove-like thing on your hand when you play. Oh yeah. I screwed my head up years ago on I had a motorbike accident, and then it didn't heal properly, and a few years later, just another little accident just broke the camelback really, and the actually don't have it right now just because I'm not doing anything, so I don't really need it when I'm not doing anything. But the joint is pretty damaged, so it really hurts when my thumb goes back. So I wear this brace so it holds the thumb here, so my thumb can't go back too much, and I don't hurt myself. Is
it hurt in the gym?
No, because I get a good grip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's there are things that are really uncomfortable. But if I get a solid grip like this, I'm good.
Cool.
So it's going in the glove.
Okay. So that's why guitar's so awkward.
Yeah, because it needs to go back.
Yeah.
It's not going forward. The problem is going back.
Right.
It's been years, man. It's been years. But it's manageable now. Like I was really when it first happened, I didn't play for months. It was really shit. I had no idea if I could play guitar again. It's been better for a while now.
It's being maintained.
Yeah, maintained. But one day we'll all go to shit again, though. That's for sure. But yeah, I keep wearing the brace. I wear the brace every time if there's pressure on it.
I'd always figured that a career in music or art would stop one from being able to play games at all.
To enjoy?
Not really. We played a lot of... Well, on the last tour, we all started playing...
Oh my god, yeah. Well, it was a bit of a team-bounding thing. more than playing games, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did play Micro Machines.
Yeah, on the phones.
On the phones. Yeah. It was a bit of an addiction. Yeah,
It
was ridiculous. We were like, let's just get the show over so we can
Yeah.
machines.
Even if we're driving at night on the bus and we're all in our bunks.
Oh yeah.
And we're all logging on, playing Micro Machines, racing each other and screaming at each other in the bunks. And it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Just
actually,
giggling.
Yeah.
With the curtain closed.
Yeah. It was funny. Yes. Yeah, I look forward to more of that next tour.
Yeah.
When is the next tour? Later this year.
Later this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're still hovering on 5 viewers. So if you haven't introduced yourself yet, feel free. Tell us where you're from.
Where the
There's a chance we've been to your city, so maybe we have a comment or two on the city you're from. So we got Boston.
Let me tell you about the worst place I've been to.
Yeah. So I wonder what the time. Let's have a look. Actually, what's the time on the East Coast? So it's like. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's early as hell.
Fuck me dead, mate. What time is it in Boston?
Probably 5:20.
No, it's a bit. Yeah. Dude! Fuck, did you wake up for this?
That's more manageable. Dublin.
It's gentleman's hour.
Yeah. 10:20.
Can Brian, like, do you wake up? Are you on coffee? Man, I keep on hitting that button. What is it?
There's too many buttons on there. Wait. Oh, shit.
5 a.m., mate. It's the most obscure venue you guys have played in. Wow, what obscure? Oh, by the way, hello Natalie. That's a new one.
Yeah, I know that one.
Obscure. What do you mean by obscure? Like it's a bit like the darkest?
Haggard.
Or the haggard? They're like, what is this?
Haggard, maybe.
There's a mix of. Remember the very, very first show Obliviscaris played outside of Australia in Nagoya, Japan.
Oh,
the venue was.
What about the drum kit?
The venue was it was like that room, maybe. But it was first and foremost, it was an amazing time. It was wild. It was wild, but we were just like thrown in Japan. So discovering that like what looks like a residential building is actually a mall, and there's like 18 shops in it. But it looks like apartments, but they're actually shops. Well, if you've been to Japan, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I hadn't been to Japan yet. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And like the fucking 6th floor or something is a venue.
Yeah. Questionable, but it is.
Quite questionable. Yeah. So enjoy the 6th set of stairs to get there. It was about a million fucking degrees. It was so sticky.
Yeah, it was.
It was so sticky, and the venue was so small. But that wasn't like I was really obscure in that sense. It was super dark. Just a.
Oh, remember the opening band?
Oh my god, there was like Japanese schoolgirl core, whatever that is.
Oh, gosh, remember that. That was insane.
Yeah. Anyway,
hats off to Japan.
Great times, yeah.
Hats off to Japan. That was insane. I remember filming that on my phone, going, "Where are we? This is not planet Earth."
Yeah.
But it was so different. It was cool.
Yeah.
My head was blown off.
I remember playing in India, and so it was the biggest show we played, as in number wise. But there's no safety at all, as you can imagine. Like it was pretty wild.
Yeah. Do not walk in public.
The guy, they were making freaking power boards out of wood and just using 3 sets of plugs and tie them together however they can, and have a million live wires hanging everywhere, and yeah, it's pretty unsafe, but just so great. So just that show was insane. It was like physical. The power, like the 12,000 people, something just yelling. It's physical at that level. Now I know what a fucking politician feels like.
Clavins just texted me and said the Thailand venue.
Well, Matthew Clavins He's not with us, but he's with us.
Yeah, well, that Thailand menu
thoughts.
was insane. You got bitten by a dog.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Way to end the tour. I got bitten by a fucking dog because I was trying to not fall in the pond with the fucking God knows what kind of weird ass snakes.
Oh, the pond.
The pond there, yeah. The pond,
yeah. The huge, creepy fish
yeah.
lurking.
So yeah, we played that bar in Bangkok, and so we played like in the afternoon because we had to be finished for the Manchester United game.
Manchester Arsenal.
Yeah, they were playing soccer, and I realized how nuts the Thai are at soccer. Like they love the English team so much. I was like, what's going on?
Religion.
Do you guys play soccer at all? Or just fucking go nuts for it. Anyway, yeah, and the night was pretty cool up until I was bitten by a fucking dog because I stepped on it. One of those good old fucking Bangkok street dogs for you. So yeah, turns out the Bangkok hospitals are quite nice. So
Yeah.
It was pretty affordable.
I'm getting a call from work.
Oh shit!
I'll call them back later.
It rings on your foot on your feet.
Yeah, it's like
a bit too much.
Paired. Yeah, never mind. That was a crazy night actually. I remember a fan gave us a drawing. Remember she drew everyone?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that was crazy. And lots of drinking that night, I remember. And oh my god, there was about 6 bands before us, wasn't there?
Yeah, who knows?
And when we all had to share the same drum kit, and when I was setting up for our set, I noticed there was a huge hole in the kick drum skin, and so
proper huge
hole. It was like beaten in, so we had to get all sorts of tape and probably cardboard or something to patch it up, and it was a very testing set. Very difficult, but crazy at the same time. Well, no more questions so far. So, what else was interesting on that Asian tour, Benji? What about the
most obscure news? Still,
what about when we
digging
went
this
for
20?
GSD took us out to Teppanyaki? You remember that night? The first night we got to Japan.
Yeah.
And we all the
absolutely
drunk as hell on the first night of tour, which really not a good idea because you're catching up the whole tour. You're just trying to recover. And I'm pretty sure Tim got so drunk he vomited everywhere, and Zen got really drunk, and I did, and everyone was enjoying themselves a bit too much. But it was also exciting, because you're in another country playing for the first time.
I want to go back.
Yeah, that was really funny. Yeah, Japan, definitely one of my favorite
Save
countries.
Up, have a holiday in Japan, guys.
Yeah,
if you haven't.
Mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing.
Go to shows in Japan.
Yeah. I've actually been there for how many times have we toured there?
Just twice.
Twice. Okay, we've been there twice, and I've been there once for a holiday, which was really, really cool. Well, I guess maybe we'll leave it there. It's been half hour. No?
Oh.
We're still going?
Yeah,
we just picked up another viewer, actually, so...
Did we?
Good evening to that viewer.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys got any questions before we close it off or what have you, feel free to shoot them through. I somehow can't see Zen drinking. Yeah, he drinks sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's getting rare.
It's pretty funny when he does, actually.
But, oof.
Yeah.
Because he gets all wobbly.
He does. It's like a praying mantis.
It's starting to... The knees bend a little more. And smiles more.
Yes, he's happy. He's very happy.
Being tipsy.
That's why borrowing gear sucks. Yeah, starting to see the appeal of triggers now. Yeah, well, I just can't kick hard enough at really, really high tempos. So it's not to say I guess I couldn't, but it's just more effective for this band, I suppose. a lot of people think it's cheating and all that sort of stuff, but
It's gotta suit the music,
yeah. I mean, it's like a super endurance marathon playing drums in this band. To be honest, it's an absolute physical endurance. It's almost like a marathon because like especially when it's a headline set, it's 90 minutes, and it's pretty much non-stop. Double kicks and blast beating and all that sort of stuff. So, having triggers really helps everything be really consistent and all that sort of stuff. And plus, broken bass drum skin means, A couple more questions.
What do you like to drink on the topic? I'm not the biggest drinker, but I guess vodka, good vodka, excellent beer, no cheap stuff at all. I don't like that.
What was that American beer? Pabst, PBR,
TBA,
or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, no, that's piss. No, it's worthless.
And Bud Light, it's all horrible. But each to their own.
Yeah.
I like to drink beer, mostly pale IPA, session IPAs, craft beers. Something I'm into, I suppose.
I used to like cider, but I got over it. Too much sugar.
What was it like initially transitioning to 7 strings?
Then?
It all started in 2008.
It all started in it was really, really simple. You know what? It was like the second guitar I ever got was a 7-string. So the first year I played guitar, I was borrowing a guitar. Then I got a really €120 guitar, which was actually surprisingly good for the price. I did my teeth on that for a couple of years, and then I walked into in Paris there is one left-handed guitar shop. I walk in there and they had hanging there a fucking 7-string, and it was like the only heavy metal-ish guitar they had in there. And I'm like, wow, it's awesome. I can play in E standard and in B at the same time, so I can play fucking Iron Maiden and At the Gates. that's how I first saw it. I was like, oh, it's great. I can play those too. I can.
Teenager's dream.
Yeah, it's a teenager's dream. It was awesome. I didn't need to touch anything, and I could go from. I could go to classic heavy metal, Cryptopsy. Just one straight up. I was right there. And they had the moving vibrato and stuff. So I got. It was pretty simple, just adding the notes to play the full scales on it. Add some stuff for the chords. Oh, I love it. And that's all. I don't have any issue really. As long as you know the notes, you're fine.
Daily exercises.
Yeah, daily is good. For what? Just tell me for what technique, because it depends what you want to do and stuff. Like, are you talking alternate picking, sweeping, or finger picking, or riffing? Fucking riffing. Down pick, madness, whatever. There's only the usual, but I can tell are the chromatism, of course, and then make sure you play also playing odd numbers of notes on string, 3, 5, 7, and then playing an even number, like so 3 note, then 4 note, then 3 note, then 5 notes, stuff like that. That's pretty good. And yeah, playing with scales, it's always better. It's always nicer. Try and get some melody out of it, so you just don't fall into just playing that, and then you don't know what to do with it. Because you never know which notes to play. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, well, the meat for protein guy is not in the bed anymore.
You need meat for protein. Well, you don't need meat for protein, you're right. Yeah.
It's 2017 now, if I can sell you protein in powder.
Yeah. I mean, I think, obviously, I was a pretty lazy vegan for a while, and I have lost a lot of strength due to that. I'll admit that, but that's something I'm working on at the moment. So I actually monitor my protein intake and all that sort of stuff at the moment. I'm trying to go for like 100 grams of protein a day, which is a lot. It's like over double kind of what's recommended by nutrition authorities and what have you. But that's only because I'm working out and stuff. So Pabst, yuck. Yeah, I totally agree with that. What else we got?
Was it the one we just had too much of it?
Oh yeah, it was constantly stocked up in the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet picking. I'll tell you what. I don't have my guitar with me. They're just simple. So high E string, first fret, first finger, then B string, second fret, second finger, then G string, third fret, third finger, D string, fourth fret, fourth finger. So it's really simple. First fret, first string, first fret, first finger, second string, second fret, second finger. Just like that. And then you just invert the shape. So fourth string on the top E string, fourth finger on the fourth note of the fourth finger on the fourth fret, then third finger on the third fret, second finger on the second fret, third finger on the first fret, and then you move that one semitone higher, and you do it again, and etc. etc. And once you get that done, you start keep sweeping, doing that between the strings. Instead of starting on the high E, you start on the B. It gets tricky, stuff like that. So it's pretty, but it sounds like you're falling down the stairs when you play it really fast. It's pretty fun. It's like a tricky thing. It's gimmicky, but it's a really good exercise. If you playing the harmonization, actually if you know Patreon, you would have seen the tutorial video that I made, hopefully.
Yes.
It's 25 plus.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, there's a good. There we go.
10 plus. Yeah, that's it. So you can check the latest tutorial that I did. And what I'm doing, I'm going through the harmonization of the scale, but it's also a really good exercise for sweeping, because you can sweep all those triads. I do it really slow on the video so everybody can check, but get the metronome and play the same thing. And yeah.
Nice.
Get up with it, because I'm actually using the proper sweeping thing. It's pretty, technique. It's not too hard. In the sense, you need time. That's all. You need time and a metronome. You don't really need your brain that much.
I've lost where the question. Oh no, here we go. All right.
Sweep. Have we met each other, guys? Have we met in the flesh? Because we've played Dublin, we've played Boston.
I think Dylan said we met in Boston, which is cool. We're definitely coming back to Boston a bit later this year.
It was really cold in Boston.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been twice, I think, now. Did we go there on the Cradle of Filth tour?
Remember?
Yeah, we did. We did the House of Blues.
I don't think House of Blues Boston doesn't sound right. If you go in the south. Okay, my bad.
That doesn't look familiar.
There is one.
Maybe we did. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I just don't remember that one. Whatever.
My bad.
Yeah. It doesn't look familiar at all.
It's never the entrance, but looks familiar. It's the back.
I suppose. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty bad. I don't remember it at all.
Saw Opeth there. That's awesome.
What the Opeth?
That is really cool. I haven't seen Opeth.
It's blazing hot right now.
For a couple of years.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's summer for you. Well, we live at the bottom of the earth, so it's cold because it's winter right now. Well, it's cold. It's not that cold. It gets a lot colder in Boston.
Yeah, we don't get snow here, that's for sure.
But yeah, still pretty wintry.
I mean, like, it'll probably get to maybe 5 degrees. Yeah, which is
Celsius. Yeah.
So So it gets to about 40 Fahrenheit.
40
in
Fahrenheit.
winter,
You can handle that, I'm sure.
which is probably pretty not
But
too
it's
bad
still
for you
cold.
guys. But yeah, for me that's freaking cold. Too cold. Well, I suppose we've got any more questions. Let me check. It's like we're on a different planet almost. Yeah, well.
Have you seen Mad Max? It's pretty crazy. Not the latest one. It was shot in a fucking computer. We'll do Benji cheese, bro. Oh, yeah, sure.
I do remember that actually.
Oh, yeah,
I
but it's
do
a show.
remember
Okay,
that.
cool,
Yeah,
great. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, this is like an alley type area at the back. And I'm pretty sure we're having some beers and talking and stuff. And I've actually got one of you guys' t-shirts. I'm sure I do. Or two. I'm positive of that. Yeah. Very cool. Well, how many views we got?
Still on fire.
Still on fire.
Still going strong.
Jeez, we're not popular. See, everyone wants to see the vocalist. Everyone wants the vocalist.
Yeah, what do you suppose? What do you what would you like for like guitar tutorials and stuff? If you want if you want them at all.
Yeah, good question.
Because that's
It's quite because
I really want to do stuff more for you guys, but I'm not too sure what I can offer guitar wise. If you want something about sweeping, I guess I can do I can do it, but you can find well, maybe that's the issue. You can find a million videos about it on YouTube, but maybe half of them will be fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Or work for the guy in question and not work for you.
Yeah.
Which also happens.
Yeah, I've got to do a drum tutorial for the start of September, I think. So I have to start thinking of something soon.
There's the guy from one that I really like, the guy from Winter Sun, so I can't really pronounce his name. So not the main guy, not Yari, the other guitar player, who's a pretty crazy shredder. He's got a few videos on sweeping on YouTube. Look that up, and I reckon he's got the perfect technique.
Recommended. There you go. When is the new Winter Sun album out? Do we know?
I think they get like the massive crowdfunding thing going on, and that's how you get the album.
Oh, so it's
you
actually
have to buy it straight from them or something.
Was it Time 2? Was it Time 2? Yeah, well, Indiegogo. Jeez, €464,000.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's the thing.
€50?
Yeah, but you can.
Oh,
yeah, that's
€20.
that's the big package.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. So
you buy the album. You get the album.
Do you get stems or something? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
For mastering.
Stems.
Are you guys into Winter Sun?
Okay.
We all loved the first album, didn't we? Oh, that was awesome when that came out. Perfect.
I actually don't really
heavy metal.
know much of them.
Epic.
I know
Well,
about
the guy is such a perfectionist that the main guy that he kicked himself out of his band and hired another guitar player because he thought he was not good enough.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme.
That is pretty crazy. I don't know much about Winter Sun, but I know the drummer, Kai, and he plays in Nightwish too.
Oh, hey guys. You want to meet Oski?
This is Oscar.
This is Oscar. He's not gonna stay long.
You might.
Oh, is it?
You might. Say hi, Oscar.
They
Yeah.
pay for your whiskers. People like cats. We might get more than 5 views now.
Yeah. Yeah, the video
See
might
how
go
it works?
viral.
Cute guy and fucking cats.com.
Yep.
.com.hair.
Yeah, lots of hair on this cat. Oh, there's the other one. What are you doing? Hey.
So, talking about world domination, get my kitty on my lap.
Yeah. Totally.
Look at you.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves it. Good little man.
Oh, I can't believe it. 6 months I've had the cat at my house for 6 months. He never sat on my lap.
Yeah.
He shat in the fucking kitchen about 12 times though.
So Cormac would have said he's interested to hear how you would write a solo. Like, do you just jam over the part? Do you build over a melody, or what do you do?
Yeah, no, but that's for the next video. But yeah, that's a really good. That's a really good question. Long story short, short story even shorter. I improvise quite a lot. Record it, and then I listen back and pick the parts I like, and then work from there. And then once I know, I'm like, oh, those 4 bars were really awesome. I'm definitely gonna do that. And I'm gonna play those ones every time. Then move on to the next bars. Keep on improvising a few times. See what I can come up with, and then it's either good or it's either I work from there. That's usually how I do it. Once it's done, I write it down in Guitar Pro, so I don't forget it.
No,
and that's it.
You don't like do any iPhone demos or anything? You just do straight Guitar Pro?
No, I do the demos on
or Pro Tools.
Any recording thing, or even just the Jam Man. I've got like a looper pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, when
I've got the riff going over, and I fucking jam on top of it, and then I can record the jam and play it back.
Yeah. Yeah, when when I'm trying to compose drums, sometimes it's a lot of effort, to get all the microphones going and blah blah blah. So I just hit record on the phone just to get the idea down, so I don't forget it. And then later on, I might track it down to Pro Tools, to whatever guitar tracks I have. Looks pretty comfortable.
So big.
Yeah, he's a big cat.
It's just a bag of hair.
Yeah, he's constantly shedding, winter or summer.
And yet, it looks like there's just more.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, Ben's cat is even more furrier. It's crazy.
You're not going bald.
No, not anytime soon anyway. Yeah. And yeah, I do still have it actually. Still in my wardrobe. The t-shirt that is Cormac, sorry. Well.
We're good? Yeah? Anything else, guys? Would you like anything? Any other question from us? Or have you had enough of our faces?
Yeah.
I kind of wish we could see you guys. Maybe Patreon will get there soon.
Yeah, that would be cool. Imagine you could get like a whole bunch of little videos on the screen and everyone's like saying what's up. That'd be cool. It would make it much more interactive, I think, rather than having to type something and waiting for a response and all that. Any additions to the drum kit for this album? Well, I'm pretty sure Matt put a video up with that. Let me have a look, actually. I'm pretty sure Matt uploaded a video of the drum gear we used, and I went through everything. But any new additions? Yeah, I added in a stack and changed out a couple of cymbals. And this is the first record playing Pearl drums as well. So
Citadel was on the Sonar?
Yeah, did
Sonar SQ2? Okay.
Yeah, that was just before I signed to Pearl.
Fuck, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Feels like you've always been on Pearl now.
Yeah, well that was, when did we record that?
2013, 14?
Might have been
2014.
early
January 2014.
Yeah.
January 2014.
Yeah.
Because you did your drums on January 2017.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, then I switched to, signed over to Pearl, and then, yeah.
It's my first album with a freaking real guitar as well. Fun fact, guys, did you know that Both Portal of Light and Citadel were recorded in that very guitar that I was talking about earlier, that I saw in a music shop in Paris.
120?
Yeah. No, not this one. It was the next one. So in year 2000, 7 freaking years ago. Oh, 17! Oh, no. I've been playing guitar for that long. It's bad. No, it's not. It can't be that. It's not that. 2004 it would have been. Because I was still in high school.
Yeah, that thing is like...
high school. Anyway, one pickup.
The whole setup on that thing was absolutely horrendous. The action...
Still better than the... No, the action was pretty good.
Finish?
Yeah, the finish
Cool.
The finish was finished. It's done.
Alright, so we've got
Good question for them.
one more question from Cormac. You're writing an EP and you want to... And a drum machine. Okay, any tips on how to make the drum machine sound less robotic?
I'm the drum machine guy.
Yeah.
He's the actual drummer.
I've never really programmed drums, so I'm not too sure. Benji will probably give you a better answer on that.
The velocity, I reckon, it's extremely important because that's what really controls the volume of the hit. And if you write anything and don't play, because it's really annoying to write drums. Like, let's start with that. It takes ages. And once you've done it, well, you've only done maybe a quarter of the job, because then you need to go back to it and set the velocity for everything. You cannot have the snare doing the blast bits at the same velocity than when you're doing a thrash bit, or even 1 bit per bar. It's not gonna sound real at all. And you're gonna wanna... Look, I did that mistake for a very long time. Like, put more rests. Don't try to fill every bit, because that's not how drummers work.
That's what guitarists always send me in technical metal bands. And it's just insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's insane.
That's not how drummers work.
No.
So I don't know how how brutal, if your stuff is slower,
Maybe it's...
heavier,
Yeah.
it will be a different story. So that's what I have. And
It's a tedious process.
use buses. Oh yeah, it's... Use buses for sound treatment. Instead of trying to EQ everything one by one, just make big ass buses and work on the bus.
Yep.
It's gonna sound fatter and tighter.
Alright. Well, I suppose...
Alright, guys. We will bid you adieu.
Goodbye from us and the cat. Is that a frame? Little man. Alright, well thanks again, and thank you so much for the support, guys.
So thanks
It's,
all 4 of yous. We've lost one.
We had 5 at one point. I think we had 6 actually at one point.
Really?
Yeah, so we're probably the 2 most popular guys in the band. Not.
So thank you, Cormac, Dillian, and Natalie.
Yep.
And
and
the mystery 5th person.
Yeah, and one of them was probably Matt. It's probably past his bedtime, isn't it?
No, well, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, should go to bed.
Maybe he made the effort. Maybe he's in bed looking at us.
He probably is on his phone with his little suction, his little suction thing. Sorry, a bit of an in-joke there. Sorry about that. It's probably pretty confusing. Anyway, catch you guys later. The cat says goodbye to
Husky. Oh, look at it.
All right, yeah.
Well, it was nice talking to you, and thanks for your continuous beautiful support.
It's amazing. Thank you so much.
You rock.
Cool.
And I hope we rock as much as you want us to. The album will be good, and you'll love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we will have updates for you guys probably within a couple of weeks, I dare say, about more release dates, and hopefully get you guys some more sneak peek kind of stuff. So, yeah.
All right.
Good night. Good morning.
Keep it
Good
real.
afternoon.